Dictionary. Kawuono wadwa wuoyo e weche mag osiptal. Now yesterday when we were doing the video, someone gave us a question, Dr. Bashir Ahmed. Thank you so much. He said, great. I need some lessons in hospital setting. And we responded by saying, great idea. We shall develop a video on the same. So today's video is about what can happen in a hospital. It is not yet complete. I will develop it as we go. But I've put it in such a way that it's just a story that's developing so that someone who is watching later can catch up with the event. You know, you learn by looking at events and how they happen. So this session is suggested by one of the fans, and you can also suggest what you feel we should do. Just do it on the comment section. So this is how the story goes. It says that Chuck Rock is in the beginning, okay? So Chuck Rock is the beginning. Does beginning have double G or double something? No, it doesn't. Sorry me. So Chuck Rock, beginning. Mary nyocha odhi limbe e pinje mag Angola. Mary nyocha odhi limbe e pinje mag Angola. Obtala erokamano ahinya Obatala. Mary nyocha odhi limbe e pinje mag Angola. So Mary went visiting abroad. So what happened to Mary? Let's see. Ne owuok Kenya chieng' wuok tich to ochopo e pinyno chieng' tich adek. Ne owuok Kenya chieng' wuok tich. This should now be a proper noun, you know. Chieng' wuok tich to ochopo e pinyno chieng' tich adek. Okay, so she left Kenya on Monday and arrived on the said country on Wednesday. Ne odhi owuok Kenya chieng' wuok tich to ochopo e pinyno chieng' tich adek. Ka ne oromo tich ang'wen okinyi. So we are developing the story here. Ka ne oromo tich ang'wen okinyi. Then on Thursday morning, that is tich ang'wen. On Thursday morning, what happened to Mary? Ka ne oromo tich ang'wen okinyi, Mary ne omondo ng'wech mar okinyi. Mary ne omondo ng'wech mar okinyi. I'm just kaka ohero ga timo seche ma en kodwa koni. So Mary proceeded for a morning run like she usually does when she's with us here. Mary ne omondo e ng'wech mar okinyi. You should put here. Ne omondo e ng'wech mar okinyi kaka ohero ga timo seche ma en kodwa koni. Kuom hawi marach ne ochwanyo tiende e kidi. Kuom hawi marach, as bad luck would have it, ne ochwanyo tiende e kidi. David Ruto, asante sana for liking the stream. Thank you so much. Kuom hawi marach ne ochwanyo tiende e kidi. So she hit her toe on a stone. Then what happens? Now this part is, she has now been hurt by, she was running, and then by bad luck she hit her Tala the Cucho. Now she was running, and then she hit her toe on the stone. Now Tali is asking, "No, Korako watch it. She didn't have shoes." No, she didn't have shoes. She forgot her shoes in the country, in Kenya. Okay. Ne odong ka oparore. Ne odong ka oparore. Openjore ni tienda ni ong'ikore koso otur. Now these are the terms. So ne odong ka oparore. Openjore ni tienda ni ong'ikore koso otur. So at this point, Mary is asking herself, is my toe broken? Now broken means otur. Andrew Munyi, asante sana. Obatala Onyango, asante sana for liking the stream. Those who are liking the stream, thank you so very much. And it will appear on the screen if you see. My screen, it should appear when you like the stream. So is the toe broken means otur. Broken is tur. So let me just put that in red. When you ask whether the toe is broken, is it otur or is it sprained? Now sprained is when it is Frankie Webbs, asante sana. Frankie Webbs, asante sana. Ong'ikore koso otur. Is it sprained or is it broken? Okay. Those are some of the vocabularies you'd use in a hospital. Mary ne okao ong'we yamo ma ogoyo ne od thieth simo. So she took her mobile phone, and ong'we yamo is a mobile phone. She took her mobile phone and called and made a phone call to the hospital. She took her mobile phone and made a phone call to the hospital. Mary ne okao ong'we yamo ma ogoyo ne od thieth simo. So she found the od thieth, or the whatever, the hospital. Hospital is od thieth, and then simo is ong'we yamo, okay? And what happens now? Mary says, hello, mano en od thieth. So this is the first call that she makes. She says, hello, mano en od thieth. Then, what does od thieth say? Od thieth is a hospital reception. They say, hey, ma en od thieth. Wakonyi nade. Okay? Hey, ma en od thieth. Wakonyi nade. Obutala is saying, oyuayo ne od thieth tall. Yeah, this is the part. Huh? This part we can also say like that. By the way, we can say that oyuayo ne od thieth tall. That also means she made a phone call. Okay? Erokamano bwana. Ikonyaga kabisa. So, what does the od thieth say? Wakonyi nade. Then Mary says, now this is the part that I'll keep on. This is the part where I reached with my editing. So you'll forgive me if I am putting in the words so that you can see them, okay? Mary said, ne aringo ng'wech ma okinyi to apo mana ka achwanyo tienda ma agora piny. Koro wuoth otama. Now I want to translate this. And what Mary has said is, I was running. I may not be very fast. I was running my usual morning run and hit my toe on a stone and fell down. So that's what she just said. Ne aringo ng'wech ma okinyi to apo mana ka achwanyo tienda mang'o. Apo mana ka achwanyo tienda ma agora piny. Koro wuoth otama. So koro wuoth otama means I am unable to walk. Koro wuoth otama. So the od thieth asks her. The od thieth says, En ang'o ma iwinjo? Let me put the od thieth here. Let me put a new slide here to so the od thieth now says, what are you feeling right now? Okay. En ang'o ma iwinjo? What are you? So they're just trying to assess the situation. What are you feeling right now? En ang'o ma iwinjo? And Mary says, Achiego tienda. Achiego tienda. Aparo ni otur. Chal kagima nyaka goye picha nikech aneno ka remo wuok e koka. Okay? Achiego tienda. I've hurt my leg. Achiego tienda. Aparo ni otur. I think it's broken. Chal kagima, it looks like nyaka goye picha. It should be X-rayed. So I need an X-ray, okay? Nikech aneno ka remo wuok e koka. Because I see some blood oozing from my nail, from my nail. So achwanyo tienda, achiego tienda, aparo ni otur. Chal kagima nyaka goye picha. Nikech aneno ka remo wuok e koka. Obatala says achiego is something that is hurt already. Ebo? Before. Okay, what would I put? What would I put? Ahinyo tienda. I would say ahinyo tienda. Ahinyo tienda. Aparo ni otur. Chal kagima nyaka goye picha nikech aneno ka remo wuok e koka. Yeah. So let's say ahinyo tienda. Because he's saying achiego tienda might be I've hurt it because it's a wound that is existing that I've hurt. But now ahinyo means it is freshly it is something that has freshly occurred. So ahinyo tienda aparo ni otur. Aneno ka remo wuok e koka. I see some blood oozing from my knee, from my leg. So Mary is asked, which how do you call it? Tiendi makor. No, I skipped one, sorry. Othieth says, Tiendi makon mane. They are determining which of the legs is hurt. And she says, Tienda makor achwich. Okay? Remember there is a chwich and also there is a charm. For those who've not been following the channel, please go look where does a chwich is or where does a charm is. Which one is left, which one is right. That is your homework, okay? Tienda makor achwich or tienda makor acham, depending on whichever she wants to say, okay? Which leg is hurt? She says, she says either the left or the right. Then, Odethieth, the hospital secretary says, Waoro ni gach jotuo biro kawi kanyo sani. Nyiswa ni in gi kanye. Waoro ni gach jotuo biro kawi kanyo sani. We are sending you an ambulance that will pick you as soon as it can. Huh? Right now, it will pick you from there right now. Tell us where you are. Okay? Waoro ni gach jotuo biro kawi kanyo sani. Nyiswa ni in gi kanye. Tell us where you are exactly. Point where you are exactly. Thank you for those who are sending us messages on on YouTube and inboxes on WhatsApp. Thank you. I'm receiving so many messages today. So, Nyiswani in Gikanye, tell us where exactly you are. And Mary says, no, I didn't finish that. Remember, this is something I'm developing, so I didn't finish that. So, gach jotuo ne otinge ma otere e od jotuo. So the ambulance lifted her and took her to the hospital. So I'll develop that part of the conversation that Mary had with the ambulance, maybe when it arrives and what she talks about until she's taken to hospital. I'll develop that later. So this document, I will do it again in future with all those parts added in. That's how I do the draft. I do the draft first, I do it, and then I add it, keep on adding ideas into it, okay? So, seche mane itinge ka itere gari, seche mane itinge ka ikete e gari mar jotuo. Now, adhola ne ochako chwer remo mang'eny. So the wound started oozing a lot of blood. Seche mane itinge ka ikete e gari mar jotuo, when she was being lifted into the ambulance, the wound started oozing a lot of blood. Adhola ne ochako chwer remo mang'eny. Ng'eny is many, a lot. So much blood. Adhola ne ochako chwer remo mang'eny. Ka ochopo e od thieth, and some people say subtal, okay? So would say ka ochopo e od thieth, when they arrived at the hospital, ajuoga, and that's the first, again, the ajuoga is the doctor. Ajuoga ne openje ni ichiego tiendi, koso ituro tiendi, koso ong'ikore. So the ajuoga gave her 3 choices. Ichiego tiendi. Now, chiego is hurt. Now, let me just put it here. Chiego is hurt. Have you just hurt your foot? Koso ituro tiendi. Turo is broken or broke. Koso ong'ikore. Now, ng'ikruok is to sprain. So there are three main things that could happen to a leg. It could just get hurt. That is, you just knock it, it gets hurt, it's painful, but there's nothing wrong. Or it could knock and break, or it could sprain. So those are the vocabularies. So the ajuoga openje ni ichiego tiendi, koso ituro tiendi, koso ong'ikore. Okay? And what does she say? Mary odwoke ni akia gima otimo tienda. So Mary says, akia gima otimo tienda. En mana ni ang'eyo ni tienda otama wuotho. En mana ni ang'eyo ni tienda otama wuotho nikech lit ma awinjo e denda. So she says she doesn't know what happened among the 3 that the doctor has given, but she cannot walk because of the pain that she's feeling. En mana ni, where is it? En mana ni ang'eyo ni tienda otama wuotho nikech lit ma awinjo e denda. So I cannot walk because of the pain that I'm feeling. Okay? So what does the doctor say? I hope this thing is making sense, and especially for those who are not Luo speakers, because this is just so that we can... Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. So Abdallah is asking, can the doctor use the same vocabulary? Yes, I will ensure I incorporate that into this so that the doctor is using the vocabulary to sustain the conversation. So ahinyo tienda, can the doctor ask ahinyo tiendi to use the same vocabularies? Yes, I'm going to incorporate that. So then the doctor says, ajuoga, this is not daktari's Swahili. The doctor says, wadwa goye picha mondo wange ka otur koso ka ongikore. So we want to take an X-ray to determine whether it's broken or it's sprained. Wadwa goye picha mondo wange ka be otur koso ka ongikore. We want to take an X-ray. So goye picha is just taking the X-ray. Mondo wange ka otur. Remember, tur we said is broken, and then ongikore we said is sprained. We want to do one of the two. And then what does it say? Ajuoga says, ajuoga dine en gimatin mana kaponi en mana kuot kata adhola, nikech mano kao ndalo matin eka ochang maonge mima. And okay, this was I wanted to introduce the vocabulary on mima is dissatisfaction, but I wanted to introduce, let me see whether the sentence makes sense. I wanted to say that it is not you know, the leg is not, we know that it's either sprained or broken, but it's not just hurt. Okay, dine en gi matin mana kaponi en mana kuot. When it would just be swollen, then it would be a small thing. Dine en gi matin mana kaponi en mana tielo ma okuot. Nikech mano kao ndalo matin eka ochangi. Without maonge mima, without dissatisfaction. Okay? Dine en gi matin mana kaponi en mana tielo ma okuot. Oh, this thing keeps auto correcting. Nikech mano kao ndalo matin eka ochangi maonge mima. So it would have been a small thing if it would just be a little swollen. So the doctor is just giving a conversation on that. And then they say, now when they take the X-ray, Mary is asking, koro mano ekaka idhi ng'eyo gima otimo tienda? Is that how you identify what the problem is? Koro mano ekaka idhi ng'eyo gima otimo tienda? Is that the way you identify what has happened to my leg, my leg? Then, and now I skipped some of the parts. Sorry, I skipped some of the parts, and I said, I promise next week it will be very well flowing and with all the English parts down here. So those who are following keenly, I will bring it back. Next week I will do it with the English in green, and you see the way I started doing it up here. I will do it like this, so you will see all of them at the same time. Okay, don't worry. Ajuoga ne ondiko ne Mary yath mar kweyo rem seche mane jatuoyo tere e od goyo picha. Now then, the next word that I introduced is jatuoyo. Jatuoyo is a nurse. The nurse is called jatuoyo, the person who waits on the sick person. So jatuoyo is a nurse. Ajuoga ne ondiko ne Mary yath. Now yath is medicine. So I've introduced two things: yath, medicine, and jatuoyo, nurse. And then od goyo picha. Od goyo picha would be the X-ray room. Okay, so there is the medicine, there is the nurse, and there is the X-ray room. Ajuoga ne ondiko ne Mary yath mar kweyo rem seche mane jatuoyo tere e od goyo picha. And as I have said, yath, medicine, jatuoyo is nurse, od goyo picha is X-ray room. Now, yath achiel ne en ma imuonyo, yath achiel ne en ma imuonyo kod pi, to moro ne en ma ichwoyo kod sandan. So now there are two types of medicine. There's the medicine that is orally administered. So the orally administered medicine, you say yath ma imuonyo kod pi. So that means you take it with water or you administer it orally. Imuonyo kod pi, yath ma imuonyo kod pi. Then there is the one that you administer using injection. That one you say ma ichwoyo kod sandan. So yath ma ichwoyo kod sandan. So if you are a doctor, you'd say adwa miyi yath ma ichwoyo kod sandan. Or you'd say adwa miyi yath ma imuonyo kod pi. So for Mary, it was unfortunate that she was given two of them. She was given one that she has to take with how you call it? One that she has to take with water or orally administered, and the other one that she has to get an injection. But again, you should note that there is again the one that is orally administered. There is the tablet, and then there is the other one. I will have to put the names of all those. And then the ones that are being administered by needles, again, there is the one that is intravenous. There's the one that is just on the buttocks, you know. I have to put the names for that. So I'll develop that in the future. So we shall separate the yath again into 4 parts or 5 parts, depending on which one is there. So, kane osegoye picha, daktari ne oyudo, where is it? Kane osegoye picha, after the X-ray, daktari ne oyudo ni en kod chogo ma otur. En kod chogo ma otur. So she broke one of the bones. En kod chogo ma otur. She broke one of the bones. Mane oketo ne omuogo. So omuogo is another vocabulary here. And omuogo is the how you call that thing? Omuogo is that thing that they put for you when you break your bone. So kane osegoye picha, daktari ne oyudo ni en kod chogo ma otur. Ma ne oketo ne omuogo. So the doctor identified that she's sick. She actually had a broken, how you call it? She had a broken bone. And because of the broken bone, she was given omuogo. Omuogo is that thing. How do you call it? No, omuogo ilongo nango. English. I've forgotten the English name of omuogo. And finally, this is my last slide. Bange, ne jatuoyo omiyo Mary ote mar jathieth ni oyue. This one was oyue. Corrected it. So bange ne jatuoyo omiyo Mary ote mar jathieth ni oyue nyaka ndalo 14. So she was told to rest for 14 days. Nomiye Mary ote mar jathieth ni oyue nyaka ndalo 14. So this is as I say, this is a developing script. It is not perfect yet. We shall try to perfect it. And we were just trying to do this so that we keep our promise that we are going to do something on vocabularies for the Luo, for the hospital. So I'm going to put in some more like testing in the lab, like things like that. And I hope this will enrich your learning experience. So before we close, I want to again appeal. As usual, I want to appeal that please, we are trying to develop children's content, and we want to buy software for that. And in order to buy software, we need some financial support. So if you get to our channel, you can click on the join button. When you go to Lua English Dictionary, please click on the join button. If you click join, there are 3 join options. You can join as a bronze member, and that's $2 a month. $2 is Kenya shillings, is 200 shillings. Or you can join as a silver member, which is $5 a month. This is about 500 shillings. Or you can join as a gold member, and that is $10 or about 1,000 shillings. So this money will help us to buy the software, that because we want to develop children's content specifically for children, so that they can learn. Children cannot learn with the way I'm teaching because they require flashy things. Things are moving on the screen and things like that, and it's so expensive to maintain because the software is charging about $45 a month. That's 4,500 Kenya shillings a month. And with all these other things happening, I will not be able to afford that. Okay, so please, if you want to support the channel, this would be a good way of supporting us. Just click on the join and then join with one of the 3. Also, if you're a member, if you join as a member, we also have one-on-one sessions. We can organize one-on-one sessions over the weekend where we can just have conversation in Luo language, and you can develop your skills. Shanna Henry says yes. Yes, Shanna, that's correct. We want to ensure that the kids learn, and that's the thing about the kids, because we want kids to be able to learn. And the only way they learn is they cannot learn with the ones I'm doing right now. This one is just for adults. I've tried it with my boy and he doesn't like it at all. So that is the way. That is our future. The future is on the kids, and in order to make the kids learn, that's the only way. Yes, Shanna, you will see that if you're a member, thank you for being a member. You can see that when you comment on the screen, it shows that you're a member. Now that sign next to your name shows that you're a gold member. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel and for trusting us with your money. We hope that we shall get enough people to join so that we can be able to explore this opportunity for teaching our kids. And thank you so very much for always supporting us. And if you join, for those who've not joined yet, usually it gives you a small icon next to your name if you comment during live streams. And also, you are able to access the members only section. I know we've not put much in the members only section, but we shall. That's what we are working on. And thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. So that was it for today. And remember, today's video was there is Dr. Bashir Ahmed, who gave us a concept of developing the video. We have tried to develop the idea. The idea is already here. You will watch the video later if you missed it. Yes, Shanna, we can set up a time for one-on-one. And you give me the time that is good for you, and then we can just do it. Because just give me a time that is good for you. Usually I do Sundays is better. Sundays or Saturdays, because that's when I'm at home. The other times, sometimes people are sleeping on the other end of the world. Other times I'm sleeping while the people on this other end are awake, things like that. So just give me which time of which country time, and then we can look at that. And also you can just send me an email. Just send me an email and then we can move from there. Oh, Canada is just here. So Canada is good. Now, send me an email and then we can move from there. No, Canada is the same time zone. We cannot be maybe 3 or 4 hours because I'm in the south end of the US. Thanks a lot. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Good. So, thank you so much, guys. And that was it for today's lesson, where we were having vocabularies on the hospital. It wasn't all prepared. You're welcome. You're welcome so very much. And I will see you guys next time. Next time we shall do this one again, but now it will be very much developed. It will be made like 30 or 40 slides, and that will be a good learning experience. I hope you guys had a great one and enjoy your week. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Watch our Valentine's video so that you get a few Luo words that you can talk about tomorrow, or send someone a text as you prepare for the week. And you have a great, great, great evening, and God bless you wherever you are.